Alright guys, Vince Sanders here. I fell into the hype of the turkesterone. You know what I mean? I did a lot of research on it. Looked at Derek More Plays for Dates, what he had to say about it. Greg Doucette. I also watched Dave Palumbo, what he had to say about it. He said it was completely BS. So the thing that got me was when the WADA put it on their to watch list for banned substances. I am a professional natural bodybuilder. So when it came to that being on the watch list for substances to ban, that was kind of like, okay, it has to, there's got to be something around it that's making them want to watch this stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to wait for them to ban it. I'm just going to go ahead and try it. Now I am a pro in the OCB. And I messaged the OCB. I have complete proof of this. I messaged them. I asked them, was this banned? They said no, so I went ahead and bought it. I got 2 bottles from Gorilla Mind. Excuse me for butchering the name. But yeah, I went ahead and tried it. Now, why did I choose this brand? I was gonna go with Greg Doucette and get his, but he had a pre-order on his, and the deal was actually a lot cheaper. But me, I just didn't want to wait for it, so I just went ahead and dived in and got it. And it came pretty freaking fast, guys. Like especially around the holidays. I mean, granted, they're in Idaho and I'm in Washington, which isn't that far away. But like I said, within like 5 days, I had this at my doorstep, and it came early. Now about the product. It doesn't stink at all. Like most pills that you see, they stink and have like a smell to them, to me at least. Like I take a multivitamin and they stink. But yeah, just clear capsules. The powder in it is brown. Smellless, if that's a word. It doesn't smell like anything. And I'm gonna be keeping track of everything. This is just kind of like an intro video. I also did an in-body scan today. I was 200 pounds this morning, and I worked out and I ate, and then I just got to work. I work at a supplement store. And like I said, I did the in-body scan, and after the in-body scan, I'll just go ahead and read it. My weight was 202 pounds. My skeletal muscle was 103.2, and then my body fat percentage was sitting at 13.2. My metabolic rate is sitting at 2,092, and my body fat mass is 26.8. Dry lean mass 47.4. Yeah. Now, what is turkesterone? I have no idea. I'm not gonna explain it to you. Like I will put a video link in the description. I have no knowledge to try to tell you what this is. I don't think nobody knows what it is, to be honest with you. That's why I decided to do this video. I want to give a little background about myself. I've always been an athlete, very athletic. Always been one of the strongest on my team. I started lifting at the age of 15. I'm 30 years old now. I feel like I'm starting to reach that peak of growing and getting stronger. I was a powerlifting state champ as a sophomore in high school in the state of Washington, and pretty much had all the records in high school as far as like weight goes. So as far as like lifting goes, I've always just been like at that top tier. I have great genetics. And like I said, football has always been like, that was my go-to. Like I thought that I would have put money on it that I was going to the NFL. Like football, that was my thing from, knee high all the way on up. Got into bodybuilding, like completely by accident. Like after football came to an end, the door got shut, and then I bought a meal plan from my friend Will Morris just to support him. It was freaking $10, man, and I followed the meal plan to a T, and I got shredded. I started to look great, and you know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna step on stage and do a show. So I did my first NPC show in 2019. Placed pretty well. I did men's physique and then classic physique. I won my class in men's physique and then fell short of the overall. And then classic physique, I placed fourth. And then I did a few other shows in the NPC. I did there's one in California, muscle contest, and then I did the Idaho Cup. And then at that time, I had got accused of taking PEDs. So in order to fight that case, to prove that I was natural, because it was just a big thing, you know what I mean? Everyone thought I was using something, you know. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a natural show, you know. And the information that's out now, there's no really way that you can prove that you're natural. You really just can't do it, you know what I mean? You just gotta deal with it and take the punches. Now that I look at it now, but anyways, back to the story. I started to compete in a natural league, which was the OCB. Going into the OCB, going into the natural league, nobody knew who I was. I was this new guy stepping on the stage, but I had a lot of potential. So pretty much as soon as I started competing, you know, I got the hot hand and I just kept it going. In the year of 2021, I did a total of 6 bodybuilding shows. I got my pro card in bodybuilding, men's physique, and classic physique. It was a good ride. I was voted the #1 competitor to watch in 2021. My last show I just did was in September, and I was gonna do 2 more shows, but I just completely got burned out because being in a calorie deficit for so long starts to mess with you, you know, and it's something I'll never do again. But that was my alibi to prove that I was natural from doing consecutive shows that were polygraph tests along with the water urine tests as well. And that was throughout the whole year I did it. If you know anything about bodybuilding and you ask or you tell them that someone did 6 shows naturally in a year, they're gonna look at you like you're freaking crazy. And it wasn't like I got smaller in between each shows. I looked better. So the illusion looked that I looked bigger in a sense, but you know, everything just progressed as I went. So if I was on PEDs, everything probably would have shot down by a lot. So with that being said, I just feel like I'm gonna be, I'm very competitive. I've always been like a workhorse. Anyone that I played football with, anybody that knows me knows that like I'm that workhorse guy. I'm gonna freaking push everything to the limit, no matter what, and I just want to be the best. I'm just competitive like that. So I feel like that makes me a good candidate to tell you guys if this really works, if it's a scam, the biggest scam that the industry has ever had, or does this shit actually work? I have no idea, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit up here and BS you and tell you guys that if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean? I'm not sponsored by anybody. There's no credibility to this stuff. Yes, I've seen some people put up videos, but it's just like, who are you? What do you have to, you know what I mean? So to me, I'm a nobody. I'm just a regular old dude that's just trying to, you know, improve on my game. So now I guess the risk that I am taking is if they decide to ban this supplement from the natural, looks like I'm fucked. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. If I take it, I take it. I messaged them and I asked them personally, is this banned? And they told me no. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm riding on, and that's what I'm gonna go. As we go, like I said, this is just the introduction. I'm gonna keep track of everything's gonna be documented. I will take pictures as well, but as far as like numbers don't lie. You can't lie about numbers. So we'll see where I'm at. This is day 1 of taking the turkesterone. I just went ahead and went with the max dose. I want to say the serving size was, let me check. Take 1 capsule twice daily. Advanced users take 1 capsule 3 or 4 times a day. So what I went ahead and did was 2 in the morning and 2 at night. max dose. So I'm just gonna push the envelope and see what the heck happens. I did see a review where a guy did the one capsule daily, didn't do much for the first month, and then after he took the advanced route and started taking more, and that's when he started to see the gains come about. So with that being said, I just went ahead and just went with the advanced dosage. Like I said, I'm gonna keep everything updated, keep everything going, let you guys know how everything is going with me. How do I feel? How it's digesting? Does it mess with my stomach? And be consistent, because a lot of guys who did this said that, oh, something happened, and then they got off, and then they got back on, and everyone, you know what I mean? Everyone has their thing, but to me, I'm gonna be that guy that rides this out and give you guys an honest opinion and let you guys know how this stuff is working. Like I said, this is just an introduction. I will start recording some of my workouts and stuff like that as well. Strength, I'm gonna get stronger, so I'm not concerned about this making me stronger. Me being stronger is not like something that I'm looking for. Me being bodybuilding, getting stronger has nothing to do with my muscle. You know what I mean? In a sense of me getting more reps, yes, which can convert to more muscle. You get where I'm going, but as far as like getting strong, like I'm gonna get stronger. Like that's not a question. So I'm not gonna talk about like how much stronger I got. That's the whole plan with my workout thing anyway. So I'm like, my reps has gone up, my strength has gone up, so that's just gonna be a thing. But as far as just like my skeletal muscle, how much muscle I'm carrying, how much muscle I'm building, my body fat percentages, that's the kind of stuff that I'm gonna look for, and how I look in the mirror from day to day. So like I said, the strength thing's not really gonna be something huge for me, because like I said, I'm getting stronger as we go anyway, and finally getting back to a healthy body fat percentage, because I was at like 7% body fat for a year and a half, which like I said, I'll never do that shit again. And you know, like now I feel healthy, which my testosterone levels were freaking shot. I feel more healthier, I have more of a drive, my weight and stuff is going back up as far as like in the gym. Even like sexually, like everything's just like there now. I just feel great, like good move, everything. Like I'm able to like socialize with people more, take jokes, joke around with my friends and stuff. But before I wasn't able to do that. And like I said, if you know anybody who's competed, and then to do that for six times out of the year, so to speak. I've actually been competing a lot, and within 2 years, I've done a total of 9 shows. So I've been competing a lot. So with me taking a break and letting my body heal and recover, this is gonna be good. And like I said, if this gives me a boost, we're gonna find out. We will find out. Like I said, this is episode 1. Go ahead and stay tuned. This is the introduction. I'm super excited about this. Yeah, see you guys next episode.